The government is diluting the RTI Act to entirely stop any information that includes third party disclosures. The reason that's the first thing that I'm saying is that I want a chance to explain why you should care and why you should sign a petition asking them not to do that. I promise इसके बाद I'll let you get back to writing thala leo thala lore. So 2005 में जब RTI Act आया था, there was of course the entitlement and procedure to file right to information applications, and उसके साथ they included exemptions from disclosure, like national security compromise करने वाला information public नहीं मांग सकता है. One of these exemptions was section 81J, where the government could deny information under the RTI Act on the grounds of unwarranted invasion of privacy. So an individual and any private information of an individual held by the government could only be disclosed if the authorities are satisfied that the larger public interest justifies the disclosure of such information. The provision also stated that any information that cannot be denied to the parliament will also not be denied to. Cut to 2023. Digital Personal Data Protection Act pass hua, and it included section 44(3), which changes this exemption to any information which relates to personal information. अब पूछोगे कि 2023 में मैं क्या कर रहा था? We did talk about it. I was an employee at a legal news network at that time, and I did a 30-minute breakdown of the DPDPA with Apar Gupta, which included the concerns about this provision. And I wasn't alone. Anjali Bhardwaj, known RTI activist, collaborated with Deshbhakt at that time to make a video about it as well. The difference between then and now is that the government is about to enforce it, and it needs to be stopped. We should also tell you that there is a conversation about this within the people in power. Mr. Jairam Ramesh, an opposition leader, wrote a letter, and the Honorable Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting responded to it, where he cited Section 3 of the DPDPA to claim that the RTI framework remains protected. But this is misleading. Section 3 has no relevance to the RTI amendment, and this response fails to address the core concern. Section 44(3) weakens citizens' right to information and transparency in governance. देखो, RTI ने बहुत बड़े scam expose करे हैं, जहां some personal information whose disclosure was in public interest was essential to detecting it. This includes certain instances like the famous Adarsh Housing Society scam, where some relatives of politicians had appropriated houses built for martyrs of the Kargil war. और ये पता चला only because somebody filed an RTI. भाई, मैंने जब ड्रोन पे invoices मांग लिए, that could be denied because personal information of businesses is in the invoices. More importantly, this amendment is a diversion from internationally accepted jurisprudence of privacy laws. European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, has Article 85, which specifically provides clear exemption for journalistic and public interest disclosures. UK, Ireland, Mexico, Slovenia, सब में public interest के against इस right को balance किया गया है. The Indian Supreme Court has also noted in the Supreme Court of India versus Subhash Chandra Agarwal that absolute uncontrolled individual rights cannot and do not exist in any modern state. The court then held that, among other things, information on any declaration of assets, etc., to respective chief justices in state must be released under the RTI Act, as there is a vital public interest in disclosing the basis on which those with judicial experience are evaluated for elevation to higher judicial office, particularly having regard to merit, integrity and judicial performance. इसका मतलब है कि जजेस का मेरिट, इंटेग्रिटी और जुडिशियल परफॉर्मेंस असेस करने के लिए पब्लिक कैन एंड शुड बी एबल टू आस्क फॉर पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन बिकॉज इट इज इन पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट. And that logic extends to all cases जहां पे privacy is balanced against legitimate public interest. So what can we do? Sign this online petition and talk about it. I've included a link to the petition in my bio. Please also repost this video on your story. Tag your favorite content creators in the comments and ask them to spread the word. Make videos of your own. Get your friends to sign this online petition. Comment for a better reach and do whatever you can. That's all I ask. And I talk about the right to information a lot on this Instagram page because honestly मुझे लगता है कि ये एक basic facet है democratic citizen का democracy में participate करने का. If you think all is not right in this country we call home, you know the first step to fix it is to ask about it.